right, so it's an... There it is.
Look, that's me and my baby Kush Kush and his daddy Stephen, and we love to hug. I'm sorry, it's not about me. It's about every Jamaican hugging their child.
All right, it's an initiative grounded in the simplest act of love. Counseling psychologist Joan Pinkney believes that showing your child affection can inspire good mental health for the family and the nation. Now, she's joined by the coordinator and founder of the Hug Your Child campaign, Trace-Ann Gooden. Good morning to you both.
Good morning. Good
welcome
morning.
to Smile Jamaica.
Thanks for having us.
I said you're the founder and coordinator, so you tell me all about this. What are we talking about here?
All right, so the Hug Your Child campaign is really an initiative to sensitize our parents, caregivers and guardians on the importance of hugging their children to show them warmth and affection. It's a three-pronged approach that we're utilizing: online social media, so parents are invited to share photos of them hugging their children. Of course, sharing why it's important, sharing an Instagram video, anything that works. It's a media exchange, part of the reason why we're here, because we want Jamaica to be aware that hugging is absolutely important. And we're doing a community invasion. We'll be visiting communities to share on the importance and to have workshops and so on.
It's almost a redundant question, but why did you want to do this in the first place? Was there something specifically that happened that you said, I want to do this?
Well, one of the things that's triggered it, in January, the Ministry of National Security and Justice had a conference on youth violence prevention program. And a part of assessing some of the things that can contribute to crime and violence, if our children are not shown affection, you know, it can negatively impact their lives. And so we're hoping that a part of this initiative will strengthen our families, strengthen our community, strengthen our nation.
Okay.
And thank you for that, Tracy. And you're also a recipient of the Prime Minister's Youth Awards. If not, you were a nominee, but you are a recipient doing great things. So congratulations. You're Jamaica's recipient.
Thank you.
Great work
Thank you.
as a youth. Now, you are also partnering with a great counseling psychologist. Joan, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Great, very important. What are the psychological benefits for a child, a family, a nation when we embrace them with a hug, a child with a hug?
Well, first of all, there's an anonymous quote that I'd like to mention. It says, a hug is a universal medicine. It is how we handshake from the heart. I think that's just so powerful. And it is Virginia Satir, a family therapist, who says that 4 hugs per day to merely survive.
Wow.
Exactly.
4 hugs a day.
8 hugs per day to maintain a strong emotional level.
Oh.
And 12 hugs per day to grow and become a better person.
Really? So what's happening in the Jamaican society now? Let's deal with why do we have to advocate for parents and people to hug children? Why?
Well, I think a lot of things speak for itself. The crime rate, the aggression, certainly the abusive behavior to which our children are subjected from time to time could be abated or could fade away if we hug more. Well, it would not be certainly in this generation. Perhaps in the next adult generation, if we start with the 2-3-year-olds now and teach them how to hug. We hug them every morning. Hug them before they go to bed at night. Hug them in the day. Hug them, kiss them, and let them not just, because what it does, it teaches you how to give and how to receive. Okay. So you're giving a hug and you're receiving a hug. What the biogenists say that what happens when you hug is that a number of positive hormones are released. And when those positive hormones, for example, dopamine, when they're released, what they do is that they elevate your mood. And also that they also cause the stress hormones to be abated. So it means that a lot of positive things are happening just to be hugged, certainly by someone whom you know cares for you and who is there. Of course, we have to be mindful of the negative touch as well. Yeah?
Yes.
But psychologists contend, and a number of research have been done which really supports the whole idea of hugging a child and how that elevates the mood and even up to adult life. So Neville, when I hug you,
you want a hug?
You know what they say also is when the breast plates connect through, well, certainly it will be through the clothes and through the skin, but when we hug so that the hair connects, it does that as well, because there's a sense of intimacy, there's a sense of positiveness, with a sense of security that comes with all of that, because the skin generates this electricity, and I'm using regular words, and causes that kind of effect on both persons who are sharing the hug.
Oh, look at that picture. Hugs are important. And I know, as you said, you have a social media campaign. But, you know, let's go to Neville for a minute. Neville, do you hug a lot? I mean, because I realize with our men and our young boys that you say, "Oh boy, go ahead. What you doing with my heart?" You know, if a boy was to come up to you and say, "Daddy, can I have a hug at 8? Come to the boy."
No, I'm a little different as a father and even as a coach.
Yes.
But a lot of us do it. And here's my question, because I think sometimes it's almost a, well, you're going after school. Yeah, but it's not a I love you kind of thing.
Tap
Seem
on
more
the
like a
backhand.
procedure.
Yeah, it's almost like procedure.
yeah,
I went to school and I say, give me a hug. And I say, oh, but we don't really do it like we really mean it. Do you find, or do you want this campaign to really make a difference?
Yes, sir.
That
Yes.
people are saying, yeah, I love you. I want to do this. It's not just because I'm your father and you're going off.
Absolutely.
But are boys hugging? I mean, I think there's this thing in Jamaica. It says boys should not kiss their fathers. They should not hug their fathers. It's this macho thing, and that's where I think that's more so where I see the disconnect with hugging more so than.
Well, understand too, you know, that touch therapy is becoming real popular.
Yeah.
So hugging is one of the touching activities that psychologists say should happen certainly in the first early years of the child's life. And so the touching, the bathing, the breastfeeding, all of that is part of the bonding experience. And it is important to note as well that if the bonding does not take place in the early part of the child's life, because what the bonding does, it sets the child up for a positive relationship, positive relationships. So it is a first environment that they're exposed to, and they're having this positive relationship with their parents, their caregivers, the primary caregivers, and then that sets up how you will relate to the rest of the world for the rest of your life.
I think Empress's point is a fantastic one. I think the way we are socialized, everyone sees me. I'm a coach. My kids, they come off, we hug, they score, we hug. I have no problem with that because I know who I am and I know what I am. But because we are in this society that somebody says, say, boy, you know, we have to move away from that because we're an aggressive society, folks, and we need to do something to calm ourselves down. All right, tell some parents what they need to do and how they need to do it.
And where do we continue to join you both on this campaign?
Okay, so of course you can like our Facebook page, Hug Your Child, and share with us your videos, your photos, why it's important that children are hugged. And when I talk about children, not just our babies, not our 12-year-old, but our teenagers, lest they go in the wrong place and seek it. And our young adults as well.
Let's show some people what we're talking about. Can you guys come? Let's show some folks what we're talking about. Where are our friends?
Do we have some?
We have some friends. Let's go.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, let's go. We want to
Parents
show
and
everyone
child.
what we're talking about here.
Okay, who's who now? Where's the daddy? Daddy, where's your son? Oh, you look like it could be brothers.
Yeah, man.
That's so totally cool. And we have my mommy and daughter. Good morning.
Yep.
Oh, I feel like I want some hugs. And who do we have here? Mother? Where's the mommy?
This is mommy.
Mommy? Daughter?
Daughter.
Oh,
Sasha.
lovely.
There you go.
Now, this is a Jamaica I like to see.
Yes.
All right, so so we want to hug, and we want to show people that it's okay. And how do you hug your child? No matter your situation, where you live, your circumstance, your ability, we hug. Let's start over here, Neville. Father,
Amen.
no! Oh, don't do me that this morning. Do it again. I'm emotional. This is what we need to see more of.
Yeah, man.
Hug is...
Well, look, I like you know.
Listen,
brothers.
this is
Ah, no, you
beautiful.
better look in at your father.
Let's see you now. Oh, that's so sweet.
Fantastic.
Mother and daughter. Oh,
Oh,
God.
brilliant. Brilliant.
This is...
Brilliant.
Hug me, no man. Let me come hug her because I don't care what's happening here. I want more hugs.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
We need to love more in the society. You have some community invasion. Sorry, I know I stepped in front of the camera, but I just want to hug too.
All right, in the meantime, folks,
Community
is the
invasion.
founder and coordinator of
Hug.
the Hug Your Child campaign, Tracy and Gooden, and counseling psychologist Joan Pinkney. And our good friends who came to share with us this morning. Thank you all so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Have a great Mother's Day to you
Yes,
both, and
thank
Daddy, respect.
Yeah, man.
Plenty
Real
respect.
respect. Real man. Real
Plenty
men
respect.
hug their
All right, folks,
children.
stay
That's
with
right.
us.
Absolutely.
We'll soon come. We'll soon come. Stay with us.